Students, NEET is just 10 days away, and I know you all must be thinking that, ma'am, what are the most important topics of chemistry that we should not skip? So I have analyzed past 20 year of previous year questions, and according to that I have picked up some important topics for you that are most important. So let us start this session. And students, here I have divided that into two parts, green and red. So green part is those who are targeting for around 100 plus or 120 plus marks in their chemistry. But for those students who are targeting 160 plus, for those students, they should do both green and red ones. Okay, so now according to your target, you select the topics that you want to do. So first is some basic concepts of chemistry. From here, students, we have mole calculation, simple questions are asked from here. Stoichiometry based questions are asked here. Then we have concentration term, molarity, normality, very important, mole fraction, that is also used in solutions. Then students, you have limiting reagent and empirical formula, that is for those students who are targeting 160 plus, because this may or may not be asked in your exam, right? Okay, but this is very simple, limiting reagent empirical formula, very simple, it will hardly take 5 to 10 minutes, right? Next is structure of atom. Here very important, Bohr model formulas, velocity, radius, energy, direct question is asked. Next students, we have Rydberg constant, out of which Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket, P fund, these questions are asked. Then students, we have quantum number here. Quantum number, students, quantum numbers N, L, M, N. Okay, from this questions are asked. Then students, we have L and wait, here it is, N, L, then M, then we have S, right? Then students, we have formulas for those students who do not want to take any risk here. For those, we have some formulas in this chapter like de Broglie equation, Heisenberg equation, Heisenberg uncertainty principle, I would say, photoelectric effect, threshold energy, and what is work function. Then we have spectral lines formulas. Third chapter is equilibrium. For that chapter, Kp and Kc relation, law of mass section. Then we have Lee-Chartier principle, how it is dependent on pressure, volume, temperature, exothermic and endothermic process, all these are asked. Next is pH, and very important, bacha, pH concept is asked to you. Then you have solubility product, KSP, direct question is asked from here. Again, this is very simple. This is little tricky for you. Students find it little tricky, but if you watch my lecture, you will find it very easy. And also I have made a mind map on equilibrium chapter, right? Simple 10 minutes, you will be able to revise the whole chapter. Next students, we have thermodynamics. In thermodynamics, students, first law of thermodynamics, very important here, right? Then we have criteria of spontaneity. Criteria of spontaneity, Gibbs-Helmholtz equation, right? Simply when it is spontaneous, when it is non-spontaneous. Then we have entropy, heat capacity. This is most important. If you want to score, score like okay, good amount, then even if you miss that, you don't care about that. Okay, 100 plus 120 marks is okay for me. But if you are saying that, ma'am, I want to have 160, then you have to do entropy, heat capacity, enthalpies, and graphs also from thermodynamics. Next students, we have solution chapter, class 12 physical chemistry, ideal, non-ideal solution, very important. Definitely they are going to. Now ma'am, why no red part here? Why everything is most important? Because bacha, this is your scoring part. Whatever, this is the most simple part, I would say. Very scoring, very predicted questions are asked from this particular part, class 12 physical chemistry. Okay, here ideal, non-ideal solution, colligative property based on bond-Hoffe factor will be asked. Next bacha, electrochemistry, Nernst equation, very important, definitely. And here also do the examples, right? Then you have conductance, kappa, right? Molar conductance, the formulas and the degree of dissociation related to that. These questions are asked. Then you have Coriolis law, simple, very simple law, right? It will take around 2 to 3 minutes to learn this law, right? Then you have Faraday's law, especially Faraday's first law. Questions from Faraday's first law are asked to you. Next students, we have chemical kinetics here. Chemical kinetics, as you can see, very simple chapter. Here the questions usually that are asked, rate of reaction, right, rate of appearance, rate of disappearance. Then you have integrated rate law, especially first order, especially you will see in PYQs, first order is most important here regarding the rate constant, and time is asked to you, right? And also one more thing, difference between molecularity and order, a conceptual question is asked here. Then Arrhenius equation, either graph can be asked or a simple Arrhenius equation, you'll have values, put the values, you will get your answer, simple, right? Then you have half-life, they also ask you questions especially on T half, right? Then they ask you question on rate constant, the units of rate constants, right? Okay, next students, you have inorganic chemistry. For inorganic chemistry, we have hybridization, shapes and geometries are asked, paramagnetic, dimagnetic character is asked here, right? Then you have MOT, molecular orbital theory. From here, bond order is asked, right? So, for example, what is the bond order of O2, right? Why it is paramagnetic? All these questions. Which molecule exists or which molecule does not exist? Then, bacha, we have bond parameters, bond length, bond order, bond strength, all these things. Then, students, dipole moment. This is again a red part that you can, or you can, if you want to play safe, you should do this, right? Then, students, you have here, it will be asked like which has maximum dipole moment, which has zero dipole moment. These kind of structural based questions will be asked to you. If you know the structures, you will be, this will be very simple for you. Next is coordination chemistry, right? These two chapters, if you want to leave inorganic, no, just do these two chapters at least, because they require less time and the questions are based on theories, so you don't have to cram that much in these. But in this block chemistry, you have to cram a lot here, because here you have exceptional trends, values, all these things, but these are theory based questions here, right? So I would highly advise you firstly do these two, then jump to block chemistry, right? Firstly, students, we have VBT, then we have CFT, hybridization based on VBT, then we have CFT, crystal field theory, right? Again, questions are asked from this one. Then, students, you have isomerism, right? Isomerism, you have to do structural and stereoisomerism, both of them, right? Then, students, we have, this will take a little bit of time, isomerism will take a little bit of time. Then you have IUPAC naming, right? IUPAC naming, they ask, it's not very frequently that they ask questions from IUPAC naming, but that is asked, right? That is asked in IUPAC naming, and that way it is just 10 minutes topic, so that will be very easy for you, right? Next, students, we have block chemistry here, P block and DNF block, right? So, students, as you all know, inorganic, so much is deleted from here. That is why here, firstly, if someone is so scared of block chemistry, I would highly advise you, do not skip everything about block chemistry. Do not just skip these two chapters. If you want to, you know, have, ma'am, I want to do little less of this part, that okay, what if that works, okay, you want to just make it a try, then please do exceptional trends here. You will definitely see 1 to 2 questions from exceptional trends here. But if you want to go into detail of this, you don't want to miss on to marks here, then students, exceptional trends, do structures as well. Right? Why structures? Because structures are linked to chemical bonding. That is why they are important. Then, students, nature of oxides, very important. You can see PYQs, they have asked nature of oxides, basic, this is match the following question, kind of questions are asked from nature of oxides. Then, students, we have oxo acids, right? This should be your last priority topic, right? Oxo acids, if you have completed everything, right? Oxo acids, the oxidation state of oxo acids can be asked, the structure of oxo acids can be asked, okay, you have to do that part. Next, students, we have DNF block. Now, DNF block, we have few exceptions here, just few exceptions here. Electronic configuration of DNF block is very important, especially F block also very important, right? Then, students, you have lengthenoid contraction, the consequences of lengthenoid contraction. Then these two oxidizing agent, K2Cr2, potassium dichromate and potassium permanganate are very important. Then, students, you have trends and graph. Why I have written that in red part? Now, first priority will be to do exceptional trends of P block, then lengthenoid contraction, electronic configuration of D block, and then K2Cr2O7 and KMNO4. After that, if you feel that I am left with some part, I have some time now, then go to structures, nature of oxides, oxo acids, and then go to trends and graphs here, because this is going to consume much of your time, right? Okay, direct from NCERT, read the tables and graphs there. Right, next, students, we have organic chemistry, right? From organic chemistry, one thing, Firstly, GOC. If you're not doing GOC, students, please go and watch my lecture. That is just for 5 hours, and that is going to complete everything, examples including, that will include stability of intermediates, acidic, basic strength, right? Because if you're not doing that, that is very important, right? If you don't do GOC, you have just 2 things left, that is naming reaction or distinguished test, and also they apply GOC in asking other questions. So do GOC firstly. Stability of intermediates, very very important, on the basis of Barhi, that is back bonding, anti and aromatic. Then you have resonance, then hyperconjugation, then inductive effect, okay, on the basis of this. Then on the basis of this also you have acidic and basic strength. Basic strength of amines are asked. Amines, very very important, basic strength is asked from here. Then you have bacha isomerism. Why I have put it in red part? Because students, here you can do it in the end part. Why? Because it consumes much of your time, and not so much questions are asked from isomerism, right? Mostly the questions are asked from stability of intermediate, acidic and basic strength. Isomerism can have 1 question maybe, right? Okay, but this is actually easy. Isomerism is easy. This is going to take around 1 to 2 hours. You can watch that from my lecture, right? I have completed GOC and isomerism in just 1 lecture, right? Next, students, you have name reactions, very very important. This though no student should skip, even if you are targeting nothing, right? You should never skip. You should never skip, because definitely they are going to ask very simple questions from name reactions and distinguished test. Very simple reactions. Not even a single name reaction or distinguished test you should miss here, right? Then students, after completing this, let us jump to alkenes. Now, from hydrocarbons, firstly, let us see from these function group which chapter is very very important. So I would highly advise you to do in detail alcohol, phenols and ethers, and aldehyde, ketones, carboxylic acid and biomolecules. Biomolecules, because that is also in your bio. So you can just, because some things you have already discussed in biology, so that will be very easy for you to do that in chemistry as well. Right, this is the first thing. Second thing, students, that we have is why these 2, because oxygen containing compound has maximum questions in your previous year. Okay, this is a favorite chapter of NEET, right? So here, students, now what about hydrocarbons, haloalkanes, haloarenes? So if you want to do everything here, perfect. But if you are looking for, ma'am, please give us the important topics from these chapters. So see this, from hydrocarbons, do alkenes. Okay, do alkenes. Do alkenes and aromatic hydrocarbons. Right, the questions, the reactions, the preparations, the chemical and physical properties are asked here. Right, then students, you have haloalkane, haloarenes. The questions are asked from SN1, SN2. Mark my words. Here I am including chapters of, here I am including naming reaction of all the chapters. Not even a single chapter I am missing here. Okay, in addition to naming reaction, these are the things that you should do from hydrocarbons, right? Okay, if you are thinking of skipping these 2 chapters, right? Then you have SN1, SN2, mechanism, very 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 important mechanism, the difference, everything, the examples, which show SN1, which show SN2, very very important here. Then students, you have hydrogenation and elimination, right? Okay, hydrogenation, elimination, reactivity, selectivity, these are asked. Next, students, you have amines here. Now from amines, what is asked? The basic predicted questions are asked here. First is basic strength here, basic strength. Right, they will ask you basic strength here. In the aqueous medium, in gaseous phase, what is the basic strength of 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree? Then they ask you simple basic strength, that how it is dependent. Then they will ask you distinguished test here, especially Hinsberg reagent is asked so many times. Then students, they ask you diazonium salt reactions. Yes, they ask you diazonium salt reactions, so many, like most of them are naming reactions only, right? So this completes your syllabus here. In addition, we have practical chemistry, right? That should be your last priority here. Last priority. After completing everything, go to my practical chemistry video, watch that video. That contains 4 to 5 hours. I've completed everything. Just watch that on 2x speed, right? Then students, we have a challenge for you. That challenge is that, see, very important thing. Now you have, okay ma'am, these are the topic I have done. No, nothing like that. These are the topics. I told you these are the important topics. Now what is your task here? Your task is to complete that in 7 days. right? Okay, this is not that we are doing 7 days only chemistry. No, you are doing bio, you are doing physics, and in your chemistry part, in your chemistry duration, apart from the lectures that you are attending, what you are going to revise here. This is your revision schedule of chemistry. On 23rd, 24th, 25th, you are going to revise organic chemistry, and mark my words, this should be your last revision before the exam, right? After this, you will only revise this like 1 or 2 hour revision of chemistry. You will do a lot of practice questions after that, right? Now 23, 24, 25 is organic chemistry. After that, do 26, 27 inorganic chemistry, right? And after that, 1 day for coordination and chemical bonding, 2nd day for P block and DNF block. Then students, on 28th and 29th, you are going to revise the formulas of physical chemistry and everything that you are doing. Okay, just do this, and after 7 days you will feel so light that you have revised everything. This your target is 29th is your target, students, and I want all of you to comment down in this video that yes ma'am, I will do that. 7 days challenge accepted, and I'll go live on Telegram and I'll see if you have completed that or not. Okay, I'll see that. I'll ask you that if you have completed that. All the students who have done that, they will unmute themselves and say that yes ma'am, we have completed, right? Your heart should know that yes, I am not lying to ma'am, right? Okay everyone, now this is your responsibility, this is your target. And bacha, one more thing here, that I hope that you have registered this firstly, right? Because this is happening not today, tomorrow itself. Tomorrow it is happening, 23rd of April. The workshop to boost your score, that is happening tomorrow in Chennai, offline workshop, where you are going to meet your favorite teachers here. And student, this is happening on 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. and this is happening on Anna Nagar, Chennai. So all the students who are from Chennai or near to Chennai, register this, and only then you will be permitted to enter the Veerantu Learning Center here. Okay students, and if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and do write it down in the comment section that yes ma'am, challenge accepted. We will complete all the topics in 7 days. Okay then, bye bye, take care.